teachers this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition.
Welcome to Channel 5 News Crew,
where we bring the world to you. Today we have a special 4-H edition.
We're going to talk about a problem that's been harassing the world for centuries.
And that problem is world hunger. We know our climate is changing, but we have to realize that our agriculture and food must too.
Yeah, let's go to the board for more detail. Did you know that 805 million people live with chronic hunger? That's 805 too many if you ask me. And 60% of those people are women. Traditionally, it's been men working in the farms and women being the backbone of the home. But now there's a huge change, and women have been successfully farming in the fields just as well. 40% of food is thrown out every day. That's bad on our part. We need to fix that. 1 in 3 Latinos and African Americans risk hunger just because of their geographical location. It's where they live. And almost 5 million children under the age of 5 die of malnutrition. But on a positive note, that number has decreased by half over the past 20 years. We can end hunger in our lifetime. Right, guys? Guys, where are you going?
We're going to interview a few of our teachers who are experts on these topics.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I'm Jerome Lucas. I'm here with Ms. Banks. Ms. Banks, we're here to ask you some questions about world hunger.
Okay.
How do you feel about world hunger?
I feel it's a very sad thing. There's about 850 million people in the world that go hungry every night, 1 in 8 children.
I'm here with Ms. Lauren Turner, a teacher here at St. Martin High School. And Ms. Turner, how do you feel about world hunger?
I feel like it's a travesty that we still have people that are so hungry, even in our very developed country, America. I feel like we're not doing enough to empower people with the appropriate education and skills in order to pull them out of these impoverished situations, to teach them sustainable farming techniques, irrigation techniques, these kind of things that people can implement themselves to sustain themselves.
And of all these hungry people, how do you feel that 60% of them are actually women?
I feel like we still have very definitive gender boundaries, predominantly in underdeveloped countries. Some of these ties are religious, some of them are economic, but they're all very much so interconnected. Predominantly in Africa, most women, their job is to stay home, maintain the farm, figure out what the family's going to eat, take care of kids. And we do have a lot of private entity organizations that are reaching out to these underdeveloped countries where women don't get adequate resources, don't get adequate support from the government, and we're teaching them skills that I suggested before, the self-sustaining skills, and it is working. But the shift has been where in the past it focused on men and teaching the men these skills. And they've had to refocus their plans and focus it toward women because they're the people who are going to be doing these things.
Yeah, Jerome.
We can't fight against world hunger.
Yeah. Wait, but how?
With government-sponsored superfoods such as breadfruit and Gabba Gabba. No, that's not a line from a cartoon, but it's a superfood high in carbohydrates and other essential vitamins and minerals.
More than 80% of the world's hungry live in tropical or subtropical islands where more food can be grown.
That's just government aid. What are things that we can do as 4-H members?
Well, there's your school and community food drives for the less fortunate, and volunteering in food kitchens, planting local gardens, and most of all, do not waste food.
Just like CT, we can tackle hunger along with everyone else on October 16, which is World Food Day. This is a day of action against hunger where everyone collaborates to eradicate world hunger because the only acceptable number is 0. But until next time, this is Bianca Johnson, Channel 5 News.